Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another Aviation Master live stream. Today we're going to be flying from Bogota down to Cartagena. I still yet have to make the flight plan. I've been pretty busy doing other stuff in the past, I don't know, say 2 hours. So I have to make that flight plan once I'm on board. I don't know if we're going to go on VATSIM, but I will for sure get that sorted out as soon as I can. So, without further ado, I'm just going to hop on the cockpit. As you can see, we've got pretty high frames. It doesn't really look like it. They're dropping, yeah, as you can see, because we're facing the buildings, so it's usually normal for that to happen. Battery 1 and 2 on. Let's get the external power on. I'm just gonna get the IRS aligned. Crew supply. We're not gonna do the recorder test. Having logo, beacon lights on, emergency lights armed. Alright, and we're gonna get the brightness for the NDs up. PFD and the navigation display. Alright. Who's excited for that approach? It's about an hour. It's about 4 o'clock at Bogota. An hour above from where I am, I'd say. Because it's like 3 o'clock here, so it's 1 hour ahead. Okay, the MCDUs are ready. I'm going to be opening the cockpit door. There is no custom cabin for pretty much most of the Totus A319 liveries. Don't have any of them, so I mean it's no surprise, but someday we'll fly one with a custom cabin. Who knows? Anyways, hold on, let me just grab the plan from SimBrief real quick. Let's go simbrief.com, and I'm going to be entering the flight plan. Dispatch system. Okay, here it is. It's Avianca flight 450 actually. Departing SKBO, and we're arriving SKCG. We're going to be in A319. Barranquilla is going to be our alternate. It's going to be 386 miles. We're going to generate the flight plan. And that's it. Hold on. Let's cancel that. I need to make sure we're not arriving on runway 1. Actually, you know what? Let's just do the ILS runway 1. That's set. I'm going to keep that there. I'll go back into the sim in a second. It's going to be 56 minutes of airtime, so it's not going to be a long flight. Let's get this into my charts folder. Hold on, I'm trying to find that. Here it is. We're going to overwrite that. Okay, cool. Nice. So we've got the plan inside of Avatab now. Let's go up one directory, charts so that refreshes, and we're gonna go down to where it says SKBO, SKCG. Okay, here we go. Okay, here it is. And we're gonna be Avianca 450, so we're gonna put that down on the MCDU init page, SKBO, SKCG. Okay. Flight number is going to be Avianca 450, and cost index 20. Hold on, cost index 20. That'll work. Flight level, I think it's like 37. Okay, 380. Flight level 380, which is understandable because Bogota is a very, very terrainy area, to say the least. There's lots of terrain, and yeah, so we're not gonna need that much fuel. It's just about 4.9 thousand kilograms. We're gonna put in 5.8 should just do. And about 118 passengers, 1,500 and 2,300 here. Apply that load, and we've got 5,800 block fuel out of 4.9. So we're gonna put that in the that information inside the MCDU. So it's gonna be 56.4. 28.6 for center of gravity, and 5.8 for block fuel. Okay, 5.8 block fuel. Let's go flight plan, SKBO departure, runway Not sure which runway it is going to be. I'm just going to check here. I think it's 13 left. Okay, no, 31 right, which is the opposite runway. So we're just going to put that there. 31 right, and it's going to be the Asusu departure. Asusu 1 right, 1R. And then Skvo transition out of 31 right. So we're going to do 31 right, Asusu 1R, Skvo transition, flight plan. Let's go ahead and run the rest of the waypoints. It's going to be uniform, Quebec 120, and then padded. So we're going to go Skvo Airways, uniform, Quebec 120. And we're going to go up here. We have updated nav data, by the way. We have Navigraph, so we can also use charts if we needed them, and padded. And then it's going to be direct to opener. We're not going to be using any more airways for the rest of the flight, so this is the only one. Padded, and there we go. We're going to go flight plan. Down here, the next waypoint is going to be opener. So we're going to go opener and insert that into the flight. Okay, U-grab into the U-grab to be arrival ILS runway 01 at Bogota. So we're going to clear that discontinuity. We're going to go SKCG, arrival ILS runway 1, and it's going to be the U-grab to be, if I'm not wrong. So it's U-grab to be, U-grab transition. So we're going to go down, Novia transition. Wait a minute. I think that'll just insert automatically. There it is. Clear the discontinuity. So we're just gonna go down, check that everything is fine. It is all good. We're gonna go to the perf page here and set our V speeds. So for the V speeds, it's gonna be flaps 1. We're gonna be using toga thrust 136. 136 and 139er. Dang. We're gonna be pretty heavy today. Up 0.2 flaps 1, packs off. I honestly, frankly, I don't know if I'm gonna turn the packs off before departure. I might not. It's just up to what I actually just decide to do in the moment. We're gonna go fuel pumps can turn on. Whoops. Fuel pumps on, and we're gonna check the window view here. Here there's like a fuel truck. I gotta turn up my volume here. Can barely hear the VSS. That's the point of buying the VSS sound pack, to be able to hear those. Hold on, I'm fixing something with my mic. The sensitivity is just way too high, so you might have heard some background. So I'll fix that, and hold on a second.
Altimeter 3021. Arriving runways 31 right, 31 left. Departing runways.
Okay, that seems to be better. Anyways, back. Okay, we have November information. We're gonna go down. Whoops, what did I just do? I did like shift. Okay, I'm gonna put that in here to see what I did. Keyboard. Oh, thrust reversers. So I just went to on the thrust. There we go. Okay, better. I wanted to zoom down to check the weather panel. So we've got that sorted. On, above. There we go. Alright, we've got IRS and renew clear. $38,000 feet, and seatbelt signs can come on. APU start. We're going to assume everyone just boarded the aircraft. Let's see. Okay. Everything's good to go. I don't know if it's going to be a sunset arrival. It might. I don't know how it works with a sunset and sunrise, whatever things over at Colombia. So we're gonna have to check that. So yeah. I think that's all there is to do. Start up the APU, flap open. That's starting up. Okay, I'm gonna go plugins, better pushback, start pushback.
Please, show me where you want to go.
Okay, so it's runway 31 right. So I might be facing the wrong way, but okay, hold on. Let's actually go all the way down here. This is 31 left, so we're gonna be facing the right direction if we push back that way. Hold on. Let's just cancel the plan. Go back up here, better push back. Start.
Please, show me where you want to go.
Hello, imagine flying a plane with this place. Could never. It's an Airbus. It's not even a MATS. Like,
Ground cockpit. How are you driving up?
is that viewer count accurate? It doesn't seem like it. Whatever. Cruise altitude is set, altimeter set, constraints, FCU panel, APU is on, external power off, radios. Alright, we've got the cabin announcements going on in the background for pushback. We should get the pre-departure ones once we are finished starting up engine 2 or something like that. Anyways, QNH set. I'm just making sure everything is good to go. Anyways.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay, we're gonna close the cabin door. Gonna go down here. Norm on that. That should be locked. We're gonna be pushing back out of here in just a couple minutes. I'm gonna bring up the charts actually for SKBO. We might need those. This is a big airport. Here it is. Airport.
Okay. And bypass being inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, so we're gonna be taking off runway 31 right. Okay, there we go. We released the parking brake, but of course there's that bug thing again, so we're gonna have to I'm gonna hop out for a bit. No problem, ref. What was I saying? Right, engine 2. We're gonna start up engine 2 first, and it should push us back. I don't know why it does that. It still like doesn't work. It doesn't matter how big the airport is. It doesn't really have Like, I don't know if it has to do anything with aircraft or airport parameters, but yeah, it's just a weird bug I've been having. So for that to start up, wait, Flight Simmer, is the Carta mod, is it IAE? Because I could have installed that. Look, I still have the IAE V2500s, the regular ones. I never installed that thing actually.
Starting pushback.
There we go, starting a pushback. It's really weird that it does that. Now it's just gonna blast us back. You're gonna see. Hold on. Just did. I don't know, better pushback's just been weird lately. I might have to reinstall it. It might just be like some preference thing. I don't know. But we've got engine 2 started up, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, that is a CFM you have loaded there. You can very obviously tell those are CFMs. What? I thought they were IAEs. Oh, wait. These are CFMs. I'm actually stupid. It even says it here. Like, wait, hold on. Okay, it's automatic. So yeah, it says it down on the MCDU though. Like on. Wait, hold on. Where was it? FMGC. Doesn't Tolis have that? Like, I thought they had that. I don't remember what page that was on. I haven't checked my engine type on the MCDU in a long time, so I'm just gonna get engine 1 going. Here's a PTU. I didn't really take a very detailed external look at this plane. Like, I thought these were IAEs at simple view. I mean, yeah, they are significantly bigger than IAEs, so I should have honestly noticed that these were CFMs. It's under MCDU menu. Wait. Hold on.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Wait, no, it's not this one. It's not this one. This is the ATSU data link. No, it's not aircraft monitoring. Here it is, yeah. CFM 50 sits, 5B sits, IREX cycle 21. Wait, but I clicked that earlier, and it didn't show up. That's so weird. Anyways, yeah. Parking brake sets. Back to mode norm. Let's shut down the APU. Okay. We're not going to turn our packs off yet. I'm just going to leave those like that, and then we might turn those off when holding short. I honestly don't really bother doing that. It's not really that, like, a big significant problem or anything. Flaps out. Disconnect and hand signals. We're going to tell him to disconnect and get out of here. Okay, so for our taxi route, we are going to have to either way, like, I think I turned the wrong way because I just saw 3-1 left on that side and just didn't bother looking at the airport map.
We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
So we're just gonna have to make like the turn there and go towards Golf. We can just turn right on Papa and then all the way towards Alpha 10 holding point. Elevation 8360. I think that's already manually set, I mean automatically set on the Airbus. so that's not a problem. Okay, cabin check, takeoff and fig test. Let's get those lights going. Nose lights, taxi, strobes, you can say like that. Okay, park brake off. We're gonna head towards 3-1 rights. That actually looks really nice. Okay, we're gonna be turning left. And we are going to be heading towards Golf. Honestly, you should have joined Flight Simmer. We could have done VATSIM. That looks nice. Hold on, let's see if there's a better view from like this. Yes, definitely. Literally every flight I take screenshots. Okay, auto brake mat, signs on, cabin is ready, spoilers are armed, flaps are set to take off and fig normal, TCAS standby, cabin ready. Okay, so we're gonna leave TCAS at standby for now until we enter. Well, we're technically already in the movement area, but you know, I just like to keep it off until we're holding short. Gonna have to use a little bit of engine power here because we're kind of heavy. I have to try my new plane. Okay then, I mean you could try it on this route as well. Although this route is kind of boring, not gonna lie. At least for me, because I've done it a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna check my Avitab. On the left hand side, we are not yet on Golf. Golf is actually the turn to the right after you turn. That I'm just using it as reference. Okay, altimeter is set on the standby. That's good to know because, you know, if anything were to happen, we've got that as a backup. Okay, we've also got 5,800 kilograms of fuel on board. Hello, Captain Glowy. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. Good point, but I don't know how to fly the plane, so I can't take it on VATSIM. True. I mean, you can just watch a tutorial on it. This thing likes to veer to the left. Like, damn. Okay, we can turn on Golf, which is the next one. Here's November, which, well, yeah, November's like to the right anyway. What's happening to the tires? Well, it appears that the ramp is wet, which is why that, or moist or something, which is why it produces that. That's why it just reacts like that, I think. I'm not sure though. I can't guarantee that that's the reason why, but usually when there's a wet runway or something of some sort, it happens like that. We haven't blown them yet. Gotta tattoo a little bit faster. There we go. This thing does not like to move because we're heavy. Okay, we're gonna head towards Bravo. Bravo well, we can just go after Bravo and then make the right turn and then towards holding point Alpha 10. So we're just gonna go here. Hold on, turn to the to the right a little bit to align ourselves with the taxi line. So you can see it definitely looks as if it's wet, so that would explain why it reacts like that. Maybe it rained earlier here at Bogota. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Okay, at this point, I think I can just visually guide myself towards 3-1 right, but I'm going to be using the charts just in case. Holy crap, that's a lot of power. I don't think I should be applying any more than like 50% N1 by any means, because that's just too much. That's just basically like flats or something. I wouldn't say that terminal is accurate, but it looks fine. I think this is an airport from the forums. I can't remember, but it appears that it has autogate, so it's probably from the forums. The guy did a really good job with it, though. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. Hey, Aviation Master, what is up, Captain Jarrett? Oh, I think I just heard my doorbell. That must be my USB hub. Probably. Hold on a second. I'll mute the mic for a second. I'm trying to fit something here. Okay, there we go. We're almost on holding point Alpha 10. We're actually on Alpha nearly. So we're just gonna wait. We don't want to go too quickly. We want to keep the realism. There we go. Let's keep it straight. This is a nice ortho. I wonder what zoom level. I think it's 16 that I got for Bogota. It might have been 17. I'm not sure. I think it was 16. Anyways, we're coming up on Alpha here, nearly Alpha 13. No, not 13. Alpha 10. My bad. So we're gonna set up the aircraft for departure. Actually, we're going to take all the space we need here. I'm going to slow it down. Landing lights can come on. Nose lights take off. Runway turn-offs on. Strobe lights on. We don't need the wing lights. TARA on the transponder. Hold on. A little bit of left rudder here. We're going to line up and wait. Runway 31 right. Can't forget the chrono this time. I think... Okay, yeah, 31 right. And we're gonna be making sort of a left, no, not left, right turn. I don't know, it's probably a U-turn because this doesn't seem like the right direction. It could be, it might. Oh, okay, so yeah, it's gonna be a complete turn to the right, which is definitely about accurate. Since Cartagena is off to the coast, so that's where we're going to be headed. TARA, cockpit door armed, lights are set, panel, overhead, everything's fine. So we're just going to go chrono start, parking brake off, 40% on one. Man, Toga, SRS, auto thrust blue. Toga time. Yes. Alright, gonna use a little bit of right rudder here. 80 knots. V1 rotates. Positive gate. Great. Or flets time. I don't think we want to use flets. Like, we barely use the, we basically use the entire runway using toga. So yeah, we're also pretty heavy, so it was safer to use toga for sure. Super nice. I'm just gonna pitch down a little here. We're about 1,500 feet above. We're gonna get to the S speed. And we're gonna go lever climb as soon as we can. So I'm just gonna reach S speed right there. There we go. Let's continue climbing. Disarm the speed brakes, lever climb, and we are going to go autopilot 1. Okay, let's climb to flight level 380, which is going to be our flight level today, cruising altitude. I don't know how quickly we're going to climb, but we are going to be staying away. I don't know, honestly. I don't think I've ever taken off from 3-1 right for Cartagena, so it's going to be pretty new. Next time, in your Bogota, we can do Bogota to Cali, SKCL. Nice. I've never actually done that route before, so I guess that would be pretty nice. There's the airport. Yeah, we're climbing slowly, just as I predicted, but we're gonna get there. 17,000, and then we're gonna hold. I think we're holding 17,000 for about 30-40 miles, and then flight level 240, and then continuing on to 380. Super nice. Just look at this scenery. And it's raining, so I'm gonna put on the lip rain effects. Bruh. I just realized, and we're just breaking through the clouds, so it's pretty useless to put on the lip rain effect. Hopefully it rains in Cartagena, because it would be really nice to have some lip rain. Cali has an interesting approach also, and it involves an interesting approach. I've never actually heard of Cali's approach. I definitely want to fly there sometime. See a lot of houses down there. I think we've got Medellin really close to Bogota. Okay, 10 miles. We're gonna hold. Well, it's actually less than 5 miles, so we're gonna be holding 17,000 feet right about here. And I think we're just gonna go cloud surfing today. I think this is cloud art clouds. So they look really better than default. Very nice. Okay. I'm not sure what our well, if we estimate, I think we're at about 9,000 feet above ground level. So I'm not gonna turn off my landing lights just yet. Holy crap. That's a change in weather, I think. But anyways, I'm gonna turn off the fasten seatbelt signs though. Let the passengers move around freely, but I'm going to keep the landing lights on for now. There's the scenery down there. Looks nice. About 6 minutes in. We're gonna stop our turn anytime, any moment now. There's a lake. That's some super nice scenery out there. The views are pretty cool. I'm not sure. I think this might be default, but I'm not sure. It could be. Anyways, we're gonna, here's our indication that we are going to be climbing up to flight level 240, which is within 10 miles actually. It's at about 6, I'd say, 6 miles. So we're going to continue on course, and once we start climbing, I'm going to turn off my landing lights, just to be sure. Oh, by the way, Captain Jerry, I just saw your message on Discord. I'm doing great. How about you? Sorry I couldn't reply. I was setting up the airplane and stuff. Yeah, that for sure is default scenery. Pretty sure. But we are going to be coming across an ortho on our arrival, upon arrival, towards Cartagena. I'm doing good. How's the progress on MTH going, if it's alright to ask? It's going pretty great. Yesterday I spent like 2 hours or so just modeling the general aviation hangar. So I think I'm getting work done pretty quickly. This airport should be released by before January 20th. Or by January 20th at the latest. So we're not too far. We're not too far yet. I think we'll get it done before that. But I just set that date so that we make sure that everything is looking really good with everything, like, you know, the ground textures, you know, buildings, everything's taken care of and debugged. It takes time to make all those, like, as of now, like, buildings barely take up any storage they're like super storage friendly, but the ground textures, all of them are gonna be 4K, so they take up a lot, and I set up NRMs for them, which are normal files, which have reflection data stored in them. So we're gonna have some PVR for the ground as well. Sounds like a lot of work, but that sounds exciting. Can't wait to stream with it because I already know it will be awesome. Thank you so much. I can't wait to send you some more previews. Actually, I think I've got one that I could send you. Hold on. I was modeling the back of the Florida Keys sign earlier, so I'm just gonna send you this. Hold on, I'm gonna fetch it from Alaska's DMs because I sent that to him as well. Alright, this was, these are old previews, by the way. I already, the textures look different, but this is just something I added in the back of the Welcome to Marathon sign. Five likes. Thank you guys so much for that like goal that we just smashed. I really appreciate that. Okay, 22,500 feet, and let's continue on with the climb. We will be there soon. Don't worry, guys. It's not going to be a boring flight. Like, we've got all this nice scenery. Like, come on. Blocked by tons of haze, but, you know, as we get closer, we should be able to see a lot of it. Loving that. Also like the sign with the special thanks. No problem. I might have to retexture it, but, if I don't, like, if it's not, I don't think it's fully necessary, but I'd like it to look better. So I might just sculpt it or something, if I have time. But right now I'm just focusing on the main buildings. The terminal, like, it's super, like, geometrically difficult to actually model, because there's so many triangles and stuff, and that's just hard. That just requires lots of effort to make it look, like, decent, so I'll be working on that later today. Actually, I'm not going to be working on that today. I'll be working on texturing that main general aviation hangar and EAA museum. But I'll eventually get to that. I think by the time I do that, the rest of the buildings are just going to be super easy. I'm doing the, like, there are either 3 or 4. I think it's just 3 difficult buildings. The rest are just easy. Like, I could do, like, a few of them could take up to a day or 2 to make, but the other ones that aren't these ones, I'm just doing the main ones first, but the other ones should take, like, I could even do 3 a day. And there are, like, I don't know, 25 buildings within airport boundaries. Outside of them, I've already done a few as well. It's a lot harder than it sounds. Working on the airport alone brings its downsides and its upsides. Like, for example, I think it'll retail at the store for either between $1.99 and $4.99 dollars USD. So either $2 or between $2 and $5 basically. The advantage of doing it alone is that I get all that revenue, and I don't have to pay anyone. And I can use all of that for my own projects, like for my future projects. Like, I can just invest all that money into future stuff. off the horizon, we kind of see, I don't know, I may have been just like hallucinating or something, but it just kind of looked like an orange-ish tone of yellow below the horizon there. So I thought it was like already the time of sunset. Already sunset time. For Netstream, actually, have you guys seen the new freeware Midway Airport for X-Plane? It looks insane. Like all the ground textures, everything is so well done. I'm definitely streaming into Midway. I was planning the A319 into Midway. Well, not the A319, maybe just the 737-800, the 700, into Midway from like either Providence, I don't know, Columbus. I'll have to see, but Midway is looking awesome, so I'm definitely excited to go there. Okay, about 285 miles left. These just fly by. We have about 35 minutes left of flight time. Well, no, not really 35. It's more like 45 left. So I'm going to grab something real quick. I think I just got a package, and I'll be bringing that over here. Alright, I'm back. So I will be checking out the weather information for Cartagena. I bet it's not really that cold. I mean, hot. It's always hot in Cartagena, like year round. It's just hot because, you know, it's a city with a beach right next to it, so you know that is to be expected. And I'm not sure if it's windy. It tends to be sometimes, but most of the time the weather is pretty calm. So as of now, the current weather information for CTG is 25. Okay, temperature 30. Altimeter 2973. Winds from 220 at 10 knots. Visibility 6 or more miles. Okay, so that tells me kind of it's hazy, sort of. And X-Plane is going to look a little bit hazy, but if it's 6 or more miles, then the visibility is not going to be that good. But it's going to be well enough, you know, good enough for a landing. Hopefully a butter. The runway isn't that long, so we're going to be using Met auto brakes just in case. Low works fine with plenty of runway left. I wouldn't say plenty of it, but you've got quite a little bit. So we're going to be using Met auto brakes on final. And yeah, that's basically going to be our landing configuration. We're not going to go flaps 3. We're going to go flaps full. Auto brakes Med. And if it's from the southwest, then we are going to have the winds, it's not necessarily in our favor because it's going to be a headwind. Because we're coming in from the north, so, I mean from the south, We're actually coming in from further south, up north. If we were landing on 19, it would be a headwind, but I think it might be a tailwind. Because 19 is heading the ocean, and 01, the ILS, it's heading the terrain, I think. I'll have to see. Okay. We're not putting the destination data yet, but we are going to monitor our instruments. Alright, top of descent is right there. I mean, top of climb is right there. Top of descent is a bit afterwards. There's quite a bit of time between both. Oh, by the way, if anyone is down, like if anyone has MSFS and it's down to do a flight with me from Denver to LA or something like that, hit me up. Because it's definitely, I wanted to do that flight yesterday, but like my drivers were outdated, and so like MSFS crashed all the time. And I got the notification later in the evening, and I was like, bro, it was pretty frustrating. You know, I might as well just grab the approach charts for SKCG. Let me just put some music on, just so that the ambient it's not dead, it's not just me talking. There we go. Okay, SKCG charts. We are going to be grabbing arrival, well, approach pretty much. ILS runway 01. It's good to review these beforehand. So, localizer is going to be 111.3, so it's going to be 111.3. Final approach course is going to be 010. If you got Barranquilla approach, if we were to need that as an alternate. Decision height is 250 feet. Airport elevation is 7 feet. Runway elevation is 7 feet as well. For the circle to land, not applicable, I mean, obviously. And that's just the ILS. We've got also arrival. Well, not arrival. Hold on. Wait a minute. So we don't have. We've got approach, departure. The SIDS here, but we don't have the stars. I think that's just because there's like one main star that's used for the ILS, which would make sense. Holy crap. Weather changes. Man, I hate when it does that. It's just super drastic. Like that, how it just yanked us. And it always happens like coincidentally when the winds are like significantly low. Like, so for example, right now it's the winds are at 1 knot. It's gonna be a tailwind. It always just randomly happens like that. But yeah. Okay. We've got top of descent in about 80 miles. If we go to perf, we're going to see, well, this is flight level 380. So once we're at flight level 380, it's going to show up on our perf page. I think that's an ad. Yeah, there it is. I just had to turn that off. just wait for the ads to freaking leave. Okay, altitude cruise. Let's see if it shows up on the perf page already. Okay, distance to top of descent, 81 miles. So yeah, our descent is not too far from now. What is it with these ads, seriously though? Like, so many of them. Okay, so already 70 miles, so that's flying by. Time is just flying. It's either the time or just the plane, because we're pretty quick to making that top of the descent point. Alright. If it were the Boeing, we would just set the 010 on the heading, but, you know, since we're in managed mode, we wouldn't do that. Alright. I'm not sure how long the runway is for our alternate, so I'm just gonna check that right now. I think it's SKBQ. Yeah, it's SKBQ. Airport. So we're gonna check the information for the airport. So we've got a 9,846 foot runway for what it looks like. So it's a big airport. Well, not big, like huge, but it's relatively big. Okay, we're almost on Opnik right now. We're almost 40 miles out, 40 miles away from top of the descent. So I think the initial descent altitude, well, we would usually just do the final approach. Since we're just gonna make VNAV do the work, because, you know, since we're not on Batson, we can do whatever we want. So we're just gonna go 1,600 feet on the FCU, so that should just do it. that should just be it. I wonder if everything's set on the RadNav page yet. Yeah, it's already set. ICTG 111.3, course 010, slope -3. All that is set. So, guess what? It's time to set our approach information. Let's do SKCG METAR. Make sure we've got the updated one. Temperature 29, QNH 297 sits. Okay, temperature 29. Winds, they calmed down a little bit, so it's going to be 260 at 9. We're just going to go 260 at 9. MDA, it's 250. So yeah, that's just what we've got for minimums. Alright, we're heading towards our transition. Alright, we've got top of descent in about 30 miles. Not exactly 30, but yeah. Just gonna go ahead and set that initial descent altitude of 1,600 feet. That's our, well, technically our final approach altitude, 1,600. We've got our go around path here. That is 1,660. So that's why we're setting 1,600. Or you know what? Let's just round that off to 17. That way we just keep it like that. You know, rounding it off to 1,660. It wouldn't be 1,600, it'd be 17. So yeah. Let's get the perf page up just so that we have get an idea of how far we are. Right now we're currently 24 miles away from our top of descent. Current UTC is 22:33 p.m. Well, for arrival, destination 22:33. Currently 22:07. I'm not sure. It should be 22:04. Zulu. And we should reach. It says that we should reach. I think that's when we're reaching top of descent. So yeah. Coming up at less than 20 miles or top of descent. So we are going to activate our approach face. Well, not our approach face, we're just gonna push in the knob to set our descent altitude. So alright, less than 15 miles out. I forgot to set this to standard, which is fine. Honestly, I'm just gonna set the regular altimeter. 297 sits, whatever. Let's leave it at 77 because we can't do precise movements for the standby altimeter, which is kind of a bummer, but yeah, whatever. We're just gonna leave it at that. And we should be descending in less than 10 miles, so we're going to set the 10 miles for the ND range. Actually, let's see how far we are from the actual airport. So we're not too far. We're less than, yeah, we're less than 150 miles away. We're just descending a little bit early to keep that cruise profile. Descent cost index. It's about 5 miles, I think 7 miles. Yeah, no, 5 miles. So we're gonna be descending pretty soon. And I'm going to, whoops. Actually, yeah, let's just grab that data and leave it as that. Here's how our approach is going to look like. I'm not really sure. I don't think we have accurate enough scenery. My bad. To use visual, reference points to guide ourselves and kind of know where we are. We're gonna have to use our navigation display mostly. So we've started our descent into Cartagena. I am actually going to use some speed brakes here so that the aircraft doesn't, die. Kind of. Hold on, let's just add a little bit more. Okay, so that's about right. We're just going to keep it at that setting and focus up on everything else. So from this moment on, and pretty much that everything should be the mean sea level altitude should be accurate to above ground level altitude. In Bogota, that wasn't the case because actually that's just because we were like at high elevation. We were like 8,500 feet above ground level. I mean, yeah, above mean sea level. So yeah, that's why it was like that. But yeah, we're gonna use speed brakes accordingly as we need them for our descent. We're not that far off, so okay, so we're gonna keep 2,500. Let's keep going. We don't have a chart specifically for the SID that we're taking. I mean the start, which is UGrab 2B. But we do have our ILS charts, which is pretty much all we need. There aren't many stars into this airport. Starting to see some water. Relative to the coast, I don't know how far we are. Let's see, maps. So I'm pretty sure we're not that close. Yeah. We're still about 120. So that's obviously not ocean, which I knew. But I was just checking how far we were from the actual airport. So we started down here. Hold on, let's just wait for that. Bogota, down here. We're approaching Cartagena. We are not going to be approaching from the ocean side of the airport, because the ILS 01 is just this coming in from the land. We're not going to be doing the circle to land either. So yeah. Let's continue on. I'm just gonna grab my charts. Hold on. Wait a minute. Airports. There it is. Yeah, I sometimes I just get confused because I stored my flight plans inside of charts, and inside of the airports is where I get my charts, from Navigraph and stuff. So yeah, it's a bit confusing to say the least, but whatever. Okay. Let's keep monitoring the ND here. I'm actually gonna get the range up. We're about 6,000 feet. Well, no, UGrab is 6,000 feet. And we should be there by UGrab. And that is within 80 miles, so that's at about 60. 120 miles, in less than 120 miles, we'll be arriving at the airports. So, hold on a second, I'm just gonna go grab something real quick. Okay, I am back. I just had to grab my USB hub. It actually got here now. So, yeah. 24,000 feet actually. Let's get that range up a little bit. 30, 60. So yeah, in about 40 miles we'll get to UGrab. That'll be 6,000 feet. And then 3,000 on. I can't really read which one that is. ERAB or EHAB. Or SIMAB. Yeah, it's SIMAB. So SIMAB at 3,000 feet. And yeah, that's pretty much. I think it's a sunset. Possibly. Possibly a sunset arrival. So yeah. Okay, 21,000. We're not using speed brakes, are we? We're not. So, we're just gonna keep descending. I'm trying to open this thing. Hold on. There we go, finally. Alright. ASMR unboxing, sort of. There we go. Let's go ahead and put that there. Okay, 30 miles till UGrab, so we're just gonna keep that on the 30 miles for the navigation display. Here it is. Looks super nice. Okay. Standard altimeter. Okay, so apparently transition altitude is 19,000 here. I'm not sure. But anyways, 2907 sits. That's what we're at. Not 19,000, 18,000. It's just that the altimeter was just set differently. Because standard barometric pressure is actually 2992. So yeah, that's probably why. Let's see here. Okay, so 17,000. You grab at 6,000. Hold on, I think it might show up on the 20. Yes, it does. So yeah, let's just keep going down. There we go. I apologize for all the hassle stuff going on in the background. I'm just doing a lot of things as I descend. So we can see a little bit of terrain around. Doesn't look like a lot. It doesn't look like the elevation is that high either. So I think we should be fine. 14,000 feet. I'm honestly surprised I can't see the coast yet. I mean, there are a few hills around the Cartagena area, so I mean, yeah, it could be normal. Let's keep going. 14,300. You grab. Actually, we're getting really close. Almost at you grab. And yeah, we're just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna set my speed brakes or my auto brakes yet. We're just gonna go down a little bit more and then do that. All our approach stuff has been set in. Expedite. Okay. The MCDU is kind of telling us what to do. I think we can make it. It's doable. 6,000 by U-grab, and that's in... Actually, that's not doable, because that's in 5 miles. So it's impossible for us to get to 6,000 in 5 miles. We're just gonna keep going down. $12,000 feet. $11,000 now. Oops. Actually meant to set this thing on the outside mode, but I think I just set like runway view mode or something like that. I might have done that. Okay, we're gonna get our cabin set up for landing soon. I think it's looking like it's gonna be sunset soon as well, so we're gonna have sort of like a thumbnail looking landing today, sort of. I think it's gonna be brighter than that, but whatever. Okay, below 10,000. Okay, we're just gonna get those speed brakes out. See, it doesn't want to descend below 10,000 unless the altitude allows it. The Airbus is smart. So yeah, we're below 250, so we're fine. Right about now, it's gonna keep descending. I think we should be keeping a pretty constant descent rate around this point. I'm gonna turn on my landing lights as soon as I can. Okay, there it is. It's going down now. And it's gotta hurry up, because we gotta be at 3,000 feet in 30 miles. Which is not... I mean, I think it's definitely doable, but... But yeah, it depends. Winds are literally at 0 knots, and it's having its moment for turbulence. Whatever. Landing lights on. Perfect time to turn on our seatbelt signs. Let's get her down to 3,000 feet. There are the cabin announcements for arrival, so we're gonna let her set those up as we continue to descend. 53 minutes in. Okay, about 40 miles. I don't think we're that far. I think that's the decel point right there. She's gonna keep going down. I'm gonna turn up my integrity and overhead integrity just in case it gets darker. Other than that, we should be fine. Okay, 7,700 feet. And there it is. That's the coast. I think we're starting to see some ortho right about here. Yep, that's some ortho. There is no like super high quality water masking, but you know, this is fine. Okay, so estimated arrival time. I think it's set it here per page. So in about 3 to 4 minutes, we should be arriving. 3 to 5, I'd say. It's a bit more accurate. But yeah, it's 22:30 Zulu. Current time in Colombia is actually, well, it's not 22:30 Zulu right now, but the current time in Colombia is 5:25 p.m. So our estimated arrival time should be 5:35 maybe at the latest. Okay. There we go. Let's continue going down. There we go. 5,000 feet. I'm actually gonna go flaps 1. Whoops. Wait. Actually, no. I forgot the ceiling was 230. Sometimes I just get confused with the Boeings and Airbus, because Boeing, I think it's 250. Airbus is 230. Or I might be wrong. Actually, we can activate approach face now. I thought I was going to do that. That's the airport right off our nose. Auto brakes med. Everyone should watch out for our impending arrival into runway 01. Approach mode, we don't need to set that yet. Okay, speed, don't worry, just keep going down. We should be right about fine with the altitude. We're gonna turn on the approach mode once we're at 3,000 approximately. So right now I'm just gonna go down to the 10-mile thing. We should be fine. Flaps 1. We're gonna get those slats out. Descending. I'm gonna turn on approach mode right about now. Cat 3 single. ILS. Lights are set. Signs are ready. Cabin is good to go. So we're at about S speed right now. We're holding 3,800. Just waiting to catch. I think it's just waiting to catch the localizer. 3,800 is fine, honestly, for how far we are from the airport. Daisy Constance. That's a weird phrase, but welcome. Okay, altimeter is set. We're not gonna continue on, really. Okay, there we go. We caught glide slope. We're gonna wait till we make the turn here. Glide slope is alive. Gear down. Oh my gosh, just look at that. That's just gorgeous. That was just super nice. Flaps 2. Look at this arrival. This is just gorgeous. Perfect arrival time. Caught glide slope red-handed. 2,500. Landing system. Okay. We're gonna set flaps 3. That should drop down the airspeed. Man, just look at those views. That just looks amazing. The FPS is also really nice. Looks pretty nice on the co-pilot seat as well. We've got the entire city of Cartagena off our nose as well. That might drop our frames a little bit. Let's take a screenshot of that. I'm just the photographer here, taking screenshots on final. Flaps full. Cabin checked. Prepare for landing. Kind of late to do that at 1,000 feet. Like, you should do that earlier. Like, just don't follow my example. Okay. Got this weird sweater on and it's uncomfortable, so I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Okay, about 1,000 feet, autopilot off. Sometimes it just hurts to turn off the autopilot because it just flies so nicely. Kind of feel like I ruined his work. Sort of. We're gonna hand fly her down. Follow the diamonds. There it is. Just look at that. That's just I don't care. I'm taking a screenshot. I'm a screenshot guy. Speed down, 100 above. That's just telling us about our minimums. Continue. Minus 89. Get your landing rates in. Well, it's pretty late to do that, but whatever. Sure. I don't know how well we're gonna land it. Gonna go a little bit lower just so that we have some more runway. Alright. Now, floating her. Oh my god, minus 28. Very off center line, but sure, we'll take that. Clearing it at 60. That was very off center line, but whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cartagena International Airport. Local time. Whoops. Local time is 5:34 p.m. Yeah, turn on that APU, landing lights off. Nose lights to taxi. Strobes off. So let's let them know. Let's get those speed brakes. Armed. Welcome to the airport. Cartagena Airport. Such a nice approach, honestly. Don't care. That counts as a minus 999 with that center line. I mean, yeah, the center line was pretty terrible, but yeah. Sometimes I just don't think about the center line. Turn on those brake fans. I'm gonna slow down a little bit here. We've got the autogate guy. That's gonna help us in. We're gonna check out that landing replay to see how we did. Honestly, would have approached a little bit more from the right hand side of the runway, because I usually flare a lot and it just veers me to the left. So it would be good practice, you know, to get that center line worked on. Alright, just in time. AP bleed on, and we can just go ahead. Seatbelt signs off. No smoking signs off. Engine 1 and 2 off. Fuel pumps off. IRS. Let's get that off. Brake fans, we're gonna leave those on. Whoops. Kind of having a seizure there. Anyways, welcome to Cartagena Airport. I hope you guys enjoyed that approach. Well, it will be fun to watch you on your solo with that type of thinking. Sometimes I don't think about my center line. Yeah, for my solo, I'll definitely think about the center line. Center line be like, I need a friend, for real. I was just too focused on the landing rate and actually, like, freaking ruined the center line. Well, welcome to the airport. That should be right about it. Honestly, I could just turn off the APU, I guess, and shut her down like this, or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna be checking out some replays right now. That's the APU shutting down. Okay. Right about, okay, no. A little bit before that. I'm gonna roll the replay music. I've got that here, luckily. Streams, here we go. Here it is. Okay, nice. I floated that so much as well, like it's not even the center line anymore. Okay, actually we might be a little bit too far. I don't know. I'm just gonna stay like this. There we go. Guess that was decent. Check that out again from the same angle. Look how much I floated that there. And then I just brought the joystick up just in time to compensate it with some elevator input. I mean, not even the landing rate saved this landing. The center line was just too off. We can check out this view first, and then we can check out the one on the other side. Yeah, I should have flared a little later than that. Let's do the other side. You could literally see the center line out the window. Like, come on now. Actually, let's do the nose view. This one's kind of blocking it with this fence thing. Nose view, and that'll be the last one. Next stream, we're gonna be flying the 737, so prepare for that. Should have used rudder deflection, like on final. If the wind was pushing me to the left, I should have just done that. Well, anyways, that is pretty much it for today's stream. I hope everyone enjoyed. I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. I definitely did. And hold on, let's just roll the music. You know what? The ads are running, so we're just gonna restart Spotify. That always works. There we go. And yes. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next stream we're gonna be flying the 737 into Midway most likely, so be prepared for that. If you guys have any route suggestions or would like to join my Discord, you guys can go ahead and do so. Link is in the description. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.